Hey guys, what's up? It's Poison here, and today I just thought we'd run through a video of Legion, being that he's the new card for this week. As you can see, he's a 5 energy 8 power card with the on reveal effect to replace each other location with this one. Now, as I'm sure you might have seen, this is going to go really well with Storm, so on turn 4 you're going to want to flood the location, and then turn 5 copy that across the board, which locks everybody out. So you want to play around that by having cards like Jeff in your deck, and then take advantage of things like High Evolutionary, who's going to provide you with Wasp, Misty Knight, and Cyclops to be buffed and have their abilities unlocked, so that you can use Misty Knight's ability to gain +1 when you don't spend energy. Cyclops is -2 when you don't spend energy, as well as Sunspot to gain some power when you don't spend energy. Then we're using the America Chavez to basically focus on consistency of drawing beforehand, because we want to get to Legion and Storm earlier, as well as the greed play of using Jubilee to be able to pull one of the two on turn 4 or turn 5 if we haven't drawn the other one, as well as using Iron Lad to do the exact same thing. So what we'll do now is we'll go into a game and we'll use Conquest to try and see if we can win. Okay, so we just found an opponent. We've got Kenny here, who's kind of a jerk. Okay, Kiln. So we want to get cards in there early. Obviously, if our strategy works anyway, we'll be aiming to get the whole board locked up, so playing at turn 4 doesn't entirely matter too much. So there's our Storm. I think for now we're interested in just getting Sunspot in there as well. With Sakaar, this could be risky because we don't really want the Storm to go off right now. We want to be able to get Legion drawn beforehand, so we want to turn extra on that. So I don't think we play anything here. We hope that this drops out Wasp. Okay, that's fine. They've magicked it. Again, if the combination works, Storm clears up. That's good. Wasp is what we want. That's unfortunate. I have the plugin so we can track using untap.gg the decks as well on the sides, which definitely will help here. So now here we want to be able to Storm.
Wind, aid my hand.
And then hopefully draw Legion. And we do not, so we roll with the 1 in 4. We're going to pop this out, this. I think what we're looking for is Jubilee. Chavez would be okay here as well. And there is Legion, lovely. So they will probably, retreat here, because that was a good win. Obviously we didn't know he was going to pull that, so I could have gone for a snap, but that would have been quite risky. This deck will probably not be the best deck at the moment, because it's just slightly inconsistent, but with testing so far I do like it. Play Nebula early. It's definitely a different deck. It's off meta. I think it'll be fun to mess about with. There's probably different combinations you can try with Legion as well. Not really concerned playing there. So we've drawn the combo. So at this point, it's more or less a snap. He assumes he's got it. And he goes to the third match. Now he knows that I've got this deck, I could probably do a fake snap as well, just to bluff him, if I look like I'm in a strong position already. This is a really good start. It's more than likely if I snap here, he probably won't want to play into it. Though that depends if he's dropped Mr. Negative. If he's got Mr. Negative, then I'm sure he's all for playing through it. What I'll do is I will snap here. Yeah, so he probably has Mr. Negative. If he doesn't, he certainly might do because of that. Seeing as in we're not entirely interested on turn 3 about clearing it out, I think we will just end turn, get Sunspot going, get the Cyclops going, get the Brood. There's our Legion. So this again is a 1 in 4. We don't hit it. That's okay.
Iron Man.
With Cyclops, we're just going to be able to do quite a decent amount to him here. I think what we'll do is remove Elysium because we don't need to be focused on it right now. Sorry, Elysium. And then this way we're going to get another -4 in the middle because Cyclops will have it doubled by Iron Man. Obviously we're overkilling the mid lane, but it's what you do, it's fine.
I am Iron Man.
And the funny trick here is actually that we're going to draw America Chavez. And we have Storm left in the deck, so we can just Iron Lad out and know that this is gonna hit the Storm. He may go greedy and we may get away with this. If he doesn't use Silver Surf, we're okay here.
Aid my hand.
He used the Silver Surfer. It wasn't enough. And there we go. And there's our win.
Victory.
Storm being able to take out magic now on the last turn is really a good play as well because they just don't expect it. I think it's definitely seeing a lot of play at the moment in the meta as just a way to counteract Magic's consistent play patterns that you're going to see where she just constantly comes out. So we've found an opponent being Genesis. So what we're going to want to do is get Sunspot out. Ideally you don't really want to be playing cards into unrevealed locations too often if you can help it, because if you know you're safe, you're more likely better to go into the Fisk Tower here. And we both have discarded our Legions, so that was great. So what we'll do here is Nebula. Sorry, play into Nebula. First card played gets moved. Cool. Okay, that's unfortunate.
Wind, aid my hand.
That is very unfortunate.
Opponent snapped.
I think the smart play is to retreat. So now knowing that he's running the same deck here, the mirror match is on. He may not be using the exact same version of the deck I'm running here, but it could be quite similar. We'll just pass first turn. in the efforts to not let the nebula grow. I think we want to play that there. We're not really concerned about Baxter building, because if we're going to storm locations and copy it out, then it's not the end of the world. Do like this animation.
Opponent snapped.
And he snapped. We've both gone for the Cyclops. So this time I think the best play here is storming. We both stormed.
Wind, aid my hand. Wind, aid my hand.
His Cyclops will go off though because he's spent less energy. Since he's going first, he may want to flood the location across the board and make it stick, so it may even be worth the try just to unlock it with Baxter building and see what happens now. Just to understand, really. I mean, oh, there we go. Because he got to go first, it wipes it out. I guess it doesn't matter then what I'm playing if it's going to copy it. Good to know. Misplay there on my part. That is a win for him, so I retreat.
Escaped.
The better play there was to definitely play the Sunspot, I think. And get a Cyclops trigger off as well. This will probably come down to whoever just draws better, I think. Or plays into a location that's more optimal for their cards. Being that we're very similar in the deck we're playing at the moment. He's gone for an armor. So he really wants to avoid his cards being destroyed, okay. To snap, that might give the game away, it probably will do.
Wind, aid my hand.
I can just reflood the location.
Wind, aid my hand.
And go into a Legion with the Wasp. Yeah. The last turn would have been something to the effect of just probably passing. Sunspot goes off for 6. Cyclops goes up for 2. We get something on a Misty Knight there. Okay, this is good. Get a +2 on Misty Knight. If he has an earlier start hand, that might be a problem, but his Nebula didn't get the hit. Just play our Nebula in there. Here we're probably hoping for a Jubilee in the middle. Okay, he's Misty Knight's hit too. Iron Lad is also okay. He becomes the Cyclops. That's cool. We send our second Cyclops now down into the right lane. I think what we want to do is compete against that Sunspot here. Because we're not going to be able to play Jubilee into the same path as Storm otherwise.
Wind, aid my hand.
So again, a 1 in 4.
Snap.
I'm going to snap just to pretend at least that we've got the Legion. If we hit America Chavez, I think we're happy with that as well, but Legion is obviously the most ideal one. High Evolutionary, okay. Oh, and he's copied the zones out, I see. Cool. This is denying a 2, giving 4, 7, a 9.
Opponent snapped.
He could win this left location, and there's not much I can do about it. I'm willing to risk it, I think. And I didn't win. Definitely should have gone for the retreat there. But yeah, so that's the Legion deck. Let me know what you think of it. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you like my content. Cheers guys.